Disclaimer: we are unqualified and unapologetic. We are not professionals. We are not doctors. We are not therapists or mental health experts. Just a real couple living real life. So take what works, leave what doesn't. Let's do this.
Sessions and lessons unscripted. Every stumble gets uplifted. Turn my problems into punchlines, twisted. Till I feel my spirit lifted. Sessions and lessons unscripted. Every secret gets remix shifted. If it's awkward, yeah, we gifted. To the airwaves, raw and vivid.
What's up, everyone? It's Joel, your buddy, host of Sessions and Lessons Unscripted. And with me here at the Unscripted Studios, there's that lady over there.
Hi everybody, how's it going? I hope everyone's doing good, alive, and breathing. So,
Gloria
Yeah.
Rosario. Hi there.
hello.
I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you are doing well as well. Well,
Who are you talking to, me or them?
you.
Oh, can you guys see this?
Oh, yeah. So for you guys, most of you guys know this already, but Gloria has this weird allergy thing, and I don't know. It's even. I mean, she's gone to doctor. She's done all this stuff. Yeah. She's kind of.
I'm sorry guys, I'm like really itchy today. I'm gonna try not to like be touching my face.
She's itchy, and she's got like she's breaking out. I still love her though.
Yeah,
She's
I
still
have stuff here. My face is swollen. My nose is still weird. Look.
poor baby.
Not even. I'm used to it at this point.
Well, people, it's nice to see you. Well, I can't really see you, but
It's nice to talk to everyone. Check out my teacup.
oh, look at that.
So pretty.
Guaranteed that thing's going to be broken about.
I've had it for like 4 or 5 months already.
Oh, that's a record.
That is. When I like something, I take care of it. for real.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, how are you, my love? Tell the people how you are.
We had a good day today. I mean, we did a little. Oh, we saw Mortal Kombat.
Oh, the sequel, yes. We went.
Yeah, we went to go see it today. I loved it.
It was, we haven't gone in a little while, so we went for a little date. It was good.
I like.
I
can't
enjoyed it.
Yeah,
But I'm a huge fan of the games. So I used to be a huge gamer, like big time. I haven't played in a long time, but that was one of my favorites, and I even got to the point where I was gonna start doing tournaments online.
Oh wow.
But I was I was starting to get a little bit serious about it, but I mean, whatever. I ended up not doing it, but I had other plans. So yeah. I remember the days where guys would play the football, and I mean, it was like no joke. They I mean, win real money. Like, it was ridiculous. But whatever. I guess that game isn't as popular as it used to be once
What game?
upon a time. The Madden games.
Oh yeah.
I mean, everybody was about those games, and then all of a sudden they were like, they didn't like it. I think it's because they changed something in the game and the people didn't like it, and it just got less and less popular. But whatever. I have better things to do now. Although there's nothing wrong with gaming, guys. So if you
No.
guys game, go for it.
I was just gaming earlier today. I was playing Zelda.
She sure was. That's all she plays, too.
But I haven't played it since I was looking at my memory because I start at the saving point, and I think the last time I played it was in late February.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't touched it since.
You're not, I mean, yeah, you don't play on the regular, really.
No, I get obsessed with it for like 3 or 4 months, and then I put it away because I get frustrated because I can't figure something out, and then I'll come back to it. But I've been playing it since we got married.
That's the way to do it. Yeah, that was her wedding gift.
Yeah.
I
And
bought
got-
her a Nintendo,
And I got him a PS5.
which I don't even touch now. It's funny. She encourages me to
I do.
play
I do.
because I mean it is a stress reliever.
That's what I was gonna say. It's a really good stress reliever.
And especially I play a lot of like shooting games and fighting games. So what better way to? Hey, what you got over there?
I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine. So yeah, it's I mean it's a huge stress reliever. So I mean, there's times I do want to play, but with the podcast and trying to stay writing, and I shouldn't say try because I know some people are gonna give me crap for it. But there's just other stuff, and I mean other responsibilities and things, and it's like I mean if I could fit it in, great, but if not, it's not a big deal. But you have to prioritize, right? That's what everybody out there like. That's something that you should put into practice is prioritizing.
I don't think there's very many games that I've like seen through to the end. I mean, I play them for like a couple months, and then I get bored, and I kind of like just put them away or whatever. But I've always loved the Zelda series, and because it's an open world, there's like I'm supposed to be following like the missions and all that, but I'm like off doing my own thing, discovering little. I've found so many like nooks and crannies that I never knew existed just by going back. I don't know. It's a nerd thing, so yeah.
Yeah, for
It's Ocarina of Time, right?
oh, that's one of my favorites. I actually
Yeah.
still have it. I have the cartridge still.
You do. I've seen
I
it.
have it,
Yeah.
but I don't have a way to play it. I had I had the system and I gave it away, and now I kind of wish I didn't.
What system do you have it for?
That's Nintendo 64.
Oh, who'd you give that to?
To your brother.
I thought you gave him the Nintendo.
That's what I gave him, the Nintendo, the one that plays that.
Oh, okay.
So I gave him the gaming console, but I kept the game because I love it so much, and I'm not trying to get rid of it.
I was
So-
gonna say you could probably sell that. There are collectors out there that will pay for that.
Probably, but I don't know. People don't want to pay for nothing nowadays.
No,
I don't blame them.
we went because I had a little bit of time to kill before I needed to do some work related stuff, and we went to Burlington.
Yes.
Yeah, we went to Burlington, and there was like hardly any people there at all, which is crazy because it's Friday.
That's another thing. Like I heard a lot of musicians and stuff are canceling shows left and right. Well, because of low ticket sales. Well, yeah, when a ticket costs $300-$400, so I was gonna get tickets for my Gloria and myself. For one show, the cheapest seats were I think $350, and that was like nosebleed, probably in front of one of the barricades or something.
Was that for the Stapleton?
Yes.
Yeah, I love Chris Stapleton.
And then there was a couple other shows.
The Bad Bunny, Post Malone.
Yeah, but
Although, go ahead.
well, Post Malone is supposed to be coming this summer, but I've heard that he's canceling like a bunch of shows.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But whatever. The whole thing is that people just don't have that kind of money, and everything's getting more and more expensive. And I mean, people don't have to go to a concert. They have to buy groceries.
Yeah.
And it's groceries or go see, a concert. It's like
I'm going to be so devastated if they end up canceling the show.
It is what it is.
I know.
I mean, I know when Glow and I met, we had tickets to a concert.
Rammstein.
And that concert got canceled because of COVID. And then they rescheduled it and then had to cancel it again. And then we ended up not going.
Yeah, that was such a bummer because I really like Rammstein. That's one of the.
Their shows are pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So, anyways, so you're doing okay?
Yes,
over there?
outside of these things.
Even though you're turning into I don't know, what are you turning into?
I feel like I'm a teenager with like
It's like,
acne.
no, it's like, what's that movie? The Fly? What's his name? Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
He starts changing into the Fly. His skin gets all like messed up and bumpy. And I'm not trying to insult you. I'm sorry.
Be nice to me. I'm already. I hate like the sensation of itchiness on my face. Like, and then it was weird because like I had it on my back, on my stomach, and I was doing okay until we came home today. And then all of a sudden, like I needed a couple of puffs of my inhaler, and I started wheezing. And then
I don't know. Maybe it's the weather change.
maybe it was kind of nice today.
Oh, I don't know if people noticed. Look at her new friend up back there.
Right here. Where is he? Right
So we were contemplating having you guys name him. Is it a him or a her? You tell
It's a
me.
him.
Okay, it's a him. So we were contemplating having you guys come up with a name for him. And I mean, she had a couple names.
I want to call everything Larry.
Yeah, what is your obsession with Larry?
I don't know. I just really like that name for like
It's- no.
animals. Like I want a pet llama, and I'm gonna call it Larry.
No.
Larius. I'm gonna have like different versions of.
Let me tell you guys something. She is horrible at naming things.
No, I named Mouse.
That was a group effort. That wasn't just
No,
you.
I came up with
No, that was a group
it.
effort.
No, that was
We
me.
sat down and went through a whole list of names. So don't say it was you, because it wasn't.
It was me. I named all of my animals. I named Lola. I had a dog named Liz. I had a dog named Daisy. I've had other pets, and I've named them all. I had Casey after Casey Jones, and then I had Snowball and all sorts of weird pets. Herpes and what was the other one?
See what I mean? She had
Krabby Cat.
a hermit crab called Herpes.
Yeah, and the other one
Seriously.
was called what was his name?
Why are you asking me? I have no idea.
I don't remember, but one of them was called Herpes, and I think the other one was just crabs because
You know, people are just tuning us out because we're over here talking about crabs and herpes.
I've had a whole bunch of weird pets, and my favorite have been
The hermit crabs were kind of cool, actually.
they were very cool.
And it's weird. I did not know this. Like before, I saw that she had them for pets. So when you have hermit crabs, you have to put empty shells in the thing with them because after a while
They changed,
they come out of the one shell and go into the other one.
and that's how they grow.
And yeah, because they start growing and they outgrow their shell. And you guys got to like Google that or like YouTube it just to see what it looks. It looks weird. It's like freaky.
Yeah, they are kind of gross out of their shell.
Yeah, when they're not in their shell, it's like, ugh, get back in there.
Ugh.
But yeah, just watching them get out of there and go into the new one, it's pretty interesting actually. I didn't know they did that.
Yeah.
But then one day we went to go check on the hermits, and they were just kind of laying there,
Yeah.
and then that was the end of that.
Yeah, I felt horrible. I don't know why they died. I took really good care of them. It's stupid because I get attached to all of my animals. Like, I don't care if it's a fish or a hermit crab. I, like, get really sad when they die.
Well, yeah, it's your pet.
Yeah.
What's the weirdest pet you'd ever had?
Sea monkeys.
Would you consider that a pet?
Yeah. You have to feed them and take care of them. I actually found sea monkeys last Christmas.
Mm.
And I found them, and I think I'm going to try to see if I can keep them alive for a little bit.
You know those are just shrimp, right? Like
I
mini
know
shrimp.
they're just shrimp. It's just it's
And I
a
think
different
they're-
kind of pet.
And I think they're edible too, they said.
I don't know. I'm not
you can
eating
eat
them.
them.
Maybe mouse will eat them.
No. See, the weirdest pet I had, I think, was my guinea pig.
Oh, I never got a guinea pig.
Yeah, those
My
things
mom,
are.
the furthest she went into like mice was hamsters.
Mm-hmm.
I had a fat ass hamster called Sally, and then I had one called Al, and then I had one called Blackie because she was black, and he got both of them pregnant at the same time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Anyways.
we had like 30 hamsters at one time. My mom was not too happy.
yeah, they kind of multiply like that.
So quick. Anyways, let's stop talking about my animals. I'm sure they tuned in for something else.
Yeah, well, the 2 or 3 people that are tuned.
One at this point.
Anyways.
Let's be honest.
All right, so Gloria and I were talking about things you got to give up or change. Because I know for myself, I'm going through a bunch of changes lately for the better. And I mean, Glow is as well, physically, mentally,
Even
stuff.
spiritually, which is kind of weird. Not religious like, but at least for me on my part.
I'll be honest. I mean, I'm not. That's not a route I'm going down. I mean, and I'm not bad mouthing it or anything. I used to be very religious way back, but and if you are religious, that's great. I mean, I'm not. I mean, you do you. Like if that's what you're into, great. There's room for everybody. That's how I see it. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So, whatever beliefs you have or whatever, I think there's room for everyone. So it's like, there's no discriminating or looking down on someone because their beliefs are different or
No.
they believe a certain way.
I think we're both pretty respectful of. I mean, we don't talk a lot about religion, but
No.
we are respectful. As long as you're not shoving it down my throat, I'll be fine with like having a conversation about it. I'm not opposed to it.
No, I mean, that's fine.
But this isn't the place for it, though. You know, we're just. I don't know how we got onto that subject.
Yeah, how did we get into
Oh, because I said I started to get into more.
more spiritual?
Yeah, I'm talking about like meditation, all that stuff, not church religion.
I will say though, I told Gloria one thing I used to really like is when I was a churchgoer, I would sit in the church and just sit there. Like I wouldn't do anything. I'd sit in silence and just take it all in, if that makes any sense. And I just found peace in that, right?
Yeah, you know, I kind of feel the same way. I've only been to a handful of churches during my, whatever. But when we went to Mexico City, we visited 2 cathedrals. The one that was in downtown, I guess, or like by the plaza. And then we went to the big Guadalupe Cathedral, which is like I said, I'm not religious, but these are beautiful
Yeah.
buildings and structures and all of that. So
I mean,
find
some
it
of this
peaceful, too.
architecture is amazing.
Yeah.
Just with the stuff they've done.
Mm-hmm.
The stained glass. Well, I'm speaking about like Catholicism and stuff, but the stained glass windows. The insides of these churches are just gorgeous.
Yeah.
So
I do find them beautiful and peaceful, but I don't particularly visit them all the time.
but see, that's what I'm saying. I enjoyed just sitting there and enjoying the architecture, the paintings, the windows, the smell, the church smell. I mean, it's incredible. I mean,
There's like I noticed like a cedary smell, like cedar or like wood. I don't know what it is, but it's like
usually it's like frankincense
something.
and myrrh.
Yeah, it's like I
Yeah.
really like the way it smelled in there.
But and I thought about that. Not to become religious again or anything like that, but just I don't think there's anything wrong with just going to a church and sitting there and just taking it all in and just being at peace, right? To me it's very peaceful.
No, I know that well, I didn't tell my family this, but when my grandmother was, in hospice and we kind of didn't know whether she was going to be okay or not, the hospital had a church, like
Chapel.
a chapel. Yeah, like a little mini chapel. And I would go in there and just sit sometimes, just be in the stillness, and it was like kind of I did find it like peaceful.
Yeah, it's peaceful, and you find comfort there. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know how we got on that subject, but
Anywho.
because you were talking about becoming more spiritual, which is completely cool. It's like there's nothing wrong with that. All right, so we were talking about giving things up or making changes or whatever, and we had stumbled across in our research or or lack thereof. I don't know
It's
what you.
research when you take time to read something and
I
look
guess
things
so.
up.
Right?
Yeah.
Anyways,
I
that's
like
what
to
we're
read articles.
that's what we're calling it.
Research.
All right, so there's a list of things, and we'll just go through them, and then we'll discuss and whatever, and then people can make comments or whatever. So, would you like to begin?
You can go ahead and start.
All right.
I'll continue after.
All right, so this is a list of things to give up, and the number one, these are already starting to hit close to home. Number one is you need to give up the excuses.
Yeah.
What say you about that, ma'am?
Yeah, I have definitely worked on not giving excuses because I think excuses are a huge cop out,
Mm-hmm.
I think. And part of, I guess, the healing journey or whatever you want to call it is being accountable for your time and your use of that time.
All right.
So you have to have some sort of, I don't want to say schedule, but I have my routines and I'm like adamant about doing like my routines.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's important.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been the kind of person that didn't like to make, like to make excuses. I would own up to things right away. But let's face it, everybody does make excuses, and no
Yeah.
one's exempt from that. So, as of late, accountability you brought up, and that's very, very important. A lot of people do not take accountability. It's always an excuse. I mean, I encounter people like this daily.
Yeah.
No accountability, always making excuses, blaming other people for stuff. You're never going to get anywhere doing that. You're never going to grow. You're never going to be a better person if you just keep doing that.
And it's like when you make excuses, it's like kind of, I see it as lying to myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I know that I'm making an excuse, it's like, I don't know, it's like you're lying to yourself because you're not going to do it.
Yeah.
So I think it's important to
Or you're not going to take any responsibility for it.
Right, accountability. I
Right.
think that's super important.
Yep.
Especially if you're trying to have like a mindset where you're setting goals and you're trying to better yourself and make better use of your time, of course. Yeah, I think that's important.
All right. Next on the list of things you need to give up. Yeah, you over there. And you over there. Hey, get back over there. Number 2 is gossiping.
Oh, we females are good at gossiping.
That's more of a female. I mean, guys do it too.
Guys are
face it.
I know some guys that gossip more than females, trust me.
I can't say that I've never fell into the gossip thing. That's another thing that I wasn't big on, because you have some people that are like very, what's the word for it? Not busybody, but they're always in people's business, and then they're going to this person and that person and telling this person. I always minded my own business and then didn't try to get involved with anyone else's. If anything, I'm the guy that these people come to tell all this stuff. It's like, I don't want to know this stuff. Like, I didn't ask. Like, I didn't care. I don't care. I'm the guy they come to and they try to like, oh yeah, did you hear about this? Like, I don't care. Go away.
I will admit that I'm guilty of like gossiping, like with my mom and my cousins and my sisters and all of that.
When is gossiping not gossiping? That brings up a question.
If you're making things up and just assuming and just
If it's not factual,
if it's
then
not
that's
factual,
gossiping.
I think it's gossip.
Okay.
But
if you're talking to your mom or like oh, this so and so. It's not really gossiping, right? Or is
No,
it?
I don't think it is. But it's when you're like, oh, well, Sally over there is spending a lot of time with this person, and I think they're messing around. Like, that's none of my business.
Right.
See, I'm of the mentality of it's not my business what you care about me. Like, your opinion about me does not matter to me. It's like your opinion and like your business, you know?
Mhm.
But I don't know. I don't have time to just sit there and gossip all the time, or like, I don't like people talking about me, so why would I like talk about other people?
Right.
You know? I mean, I know people talk about me. I mean, it's normal. I mean, you know, there's people out there that don't like me or vice versa, you know? But I'm not one to like spread rumors, or I hate when people are just sitting there and assuming things, you know? Especially when it's not factual, because that's happened to me a lot, you know,
Mhm.
where people gossip and it gets back to me and it's like, what? Where did you get that from, you know? For a long time. And I've talked about it before on my Facebook. I've never talked about it here or on Glowing Off Script. But for a long time, there was a rumor that I was into girls.
Okay.
And it was like a common thing. Like, everybody thought that it was true. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but it's not my preference, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it was because whenever I was dating someone, I never introduced him to anybody. It's always been personal and private to me, who I'm dating and, you know, all of that. So because I never brought anybody around, people would just assume like, oh, you know, she must like girls or whatever. But no, that wasn't the case. It's just I am a very open book, but I'm also a very private person when it comes to like my personal like relationships and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not embarrassed or ashamed of anything that I've done or anything like that. It's more of like that's like my private side, you know. I don't announce. I mean, now it's different. I have a husband. Everybody knows that Joel's my husband and I'm his wife, you know. Unfortunately.
She doesn't mean that.
No, I don't. I love him very much.
Yes, she does.
But, you know, I just think it's stupid when people assume things like that, you know.
You know what they say about assuming?
I don't. What?
Make an ass out of you and me.
You make an ass out of you and me. I like that.
That's an old like dad joke type thing.
I guess.
I guess so too.
Yeah.
I think I answered this question right. I don't really gossip much.
No.
I engage in discussion, but I don't make anything up.
No, and also if I see somebody making a stupid decision, I'm gonna bring it up to them like, hey dude, you're doing something stupid, you know?
Yes.
And I might talk about it like, hey, so and so is doing this, like how should I approach it? That's not gossiping.
Mm-hmm.
It's when you're sitting there behind the person's back and just
Yeah.
being all quiet. And like I said, I don't have time for that. I really don't.
We don't got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
All right. Next on the list, things you got to give up. The self-doubt.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
absolutely.
a good one.
Yes. I am guilty, and guilty. I did that a lot, self-doubting. And
Yeah.
I still do it today. I'm not going to lie. There's
I'm always
times-
talking you out of self-doubt.
Yes, people are constantly talking to me and talking me down. Like, it's like, why are you doing that? And I'm getting a lot better. I'm not going to lie. But I still, sometimes I struggle with it.
I think it's normal for people to have like self-doubt, especially like when you're on a new job or have new responsibilities or you're put in a position that you've never been in. Then yeah, you're gonna have like, oh, I don't know if I could do this, but you
Yeah,
kind of
I
snap
think
out.
that's
You have to
normal.
snap out of it and believe like, oh, I can do this. I got it.
Mm,
You know, there's a difference between that.
yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. But yeah, that's something that people need to give up because that one's kind of damaging. Like, I know for myself, I was just talking to a friend of mine about this kind of, the self-doubt kind of hindered me and then stopped me from doing certain things that I really wanted to do. So it's like, I mean, it could be a damaging thing.
It is. I I always try to redirect my thoughts. Like when I have self doubt about something, like, oh, I don't think I could do it. But then I remember that I'm a bad bitch, and it's just like I could do it. I'm not a bad bitch. I'm barely like keeping it together.
She is bad. That's she got that right. She's bad.
No, but I think it's important to kind of have your moment of self doubt because it's normal. But if you're constantly doing it and just kind of thinking that you can't do something or it's impossible, out of reach, then you're just talking yourself out of stuff. And you're missing out on stuff too, possibly. You know?
Yeah, that's what I'm
You're
saying.
missing
Like,
experiences,
Yep.
possibly like relationships or new friendships
Yep.
or new business connections or anything like that. You know, when you have self doubt like that, no, it's not good.
yeah.
And what's the worst that can happen? They tell you no, or
I've been adopting that a lot more and more. Like, go ahead and take risks. Go ahead and try stuff. What's the worst that can happen? You know what I mean? Like if you guys out there, you want to start a podcast, but you're afraid to. Just do it. So what if people make fun of you? So what if it doesn't sound that great at first?
no.
Just do it. Like it's I don't know. I mean, self doubt will do a lot of damage. It can.
I remember, like when we started the podcast, like I didn't want to do it. Remember, I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I have like a list, but I would talk weird. I get stuck and I freeze, but I've gotten better as we've gone along, and it's like if you don't try, you don't know how good you're gonna be, or if it. Like now we look forward.
What's that saying? You one hunt you. Oh, man, I don't even know what 100% of the things you try. If you don't try it,
Right.
you're right, or something like that. I don't know. You guys can. I know they'll correct.
Somebody will.
I'm sure.
I
All
got-
right,
I got the next three, I think.
go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, so we were at self doubt, toxic habits.
Yes,
Yes.
we need to give that up. Although,
We've gotten better with a lot of stuff.
yeah, but I don't. This is gonna sound like, yeah, right, Joel, right. I don't think I have toxic habits. Like, I mean, I don't know what does that mean? Why are you looking at me like that?
Everybody has
All
toxic
right.
habits.
Okay, this is perfect. So go ahead and tell me what one of my toxic habits are.
You're petty as hell.
Would that be a toxic habit?
Yes, that is a toxic habit. I know because I do that. I'm also
You know
petty.
what? I will say yes, that is. I would say I agree with you.
So don't say that you don't pretend like you're perfect.
I'm not at all.
He
Trust
just
me.
said he doesn't have any toxic behavior.
But the way I was thinking about it was you're intentionally spewing
Okay.
poison, and I don't do that. That's what I
Well,
was kind of looking at.
Toxic has a lot of definitions to different people.
Well, you could be toxic to yourself as well.
You could be toxic to other people, to situations,
to yourself,
to myself. Yes.
to your wife.
Yeah. His wife. Hmm? Very interesting.
I'm a saint.
That's a lie. I think. What do you think is your worst toxic habit? I know mine.
I mean, the pettiness, I guess, is one of them.
Yeah.
I really can't think of any other ones. You could, you could probably tell me more better than I could.
Oh, I could tell you.
See, look at, she already has a list.
Well, yeah. Self doubt is a toxic habit, dear.
Yeah, I suppose it is, right?
Yes. Like I said, it has definitions for different people.
So was that yours?
No.
Okay.
My toxic habit is that I have word vomit when I get angry.
Oh yeah.
Like, there's times where with Joel I'll shut down, but with strangers or like siblings or family, like I just kind of blah. And I've learned to control that a lot better, but I still have my moments because I'm not perfect. But my, I guess, anger issues are completely different than what they were when I was growing up, and maybe even about 7-8 years ago. So it's a big change. Would you agree that that's my toxic?
Yes.
Yes.
But like you said, with me, you always shut down.
Yeah. Then and that's also toxic. You know what else is toxic too? And I find that a lot of people don't recognize it is when you have like a just a caca attitude about everything. You know,
Is that a technical term?
no, that's a glowism.
Caca,
Caca terms.
caca term.
No, there's always like a what's the name? Negative Nancy.
Yeah.
I hate that. Like when you're trying to be positive and you're just like in a good mood, and somebody always finds something.
Yes,
To bring you down.
I deal with people like that
Yeah.
daily. Always got something negative to say,
Yes,
and that's after a while that just gets
it gets old.
very
It
fast.
does. So the next one is fear of failure.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
that is another thing we need to give up.
I think we're working on it. We've done a lot of.
We've made like just us sitting here. It's a testament of like forgetting about the fear of failure, because there was fear in the
Yeah.
beginning, and even being on camera right now, because this is our maybe sixth video,
I think so.
something like that. All of the rest of our shows, our archive right now, is all audio, because we were afraid to go on video, and we were kind of like kicking the idea around, and then we're like,
Yes, no,
we
yes,
really don't
no."
want to do it.
And then we slowly started gathering like the equipment, and now it looks like a professional studio. I mean,
I don't know about that, but
compared to where we started to where we are now, yes, it is a lot more professional.
and
together.
I will say, the more I do this, the more I enjoy doing it. I'm like, maybe it's because we've been doing the podcast for a while now.
Over a year now at this point.
And but it's like I'm taking to it faster this time around. I
Yeah.
guess if that makes any sense. But yeah.
No, I think we've progressed individually and as a couple with the fears of failure. I think.
Yeah. Yes, I'd agree.
I was like, don't disagree with me because I'm right.
Excuse me.
You heard me.
See what I got to deal with, people. Anyways, go to the next one.
The next one is procrastination. I'm a professional at that.
Yes.
I am. I'll admit it.
I'm not gonna lie. I was a master procrastinator. That almost sounds dirty.
Ew.
I'm just saying, master procrastinator. Say that 5 times fast. Master procrastinator.
Don't.
Right now, people out there are like, master procrastinator.
I'm really digging this. I'm sorry. It's off topic.
All right, anyways, what's off topic? What are we playing with over there? Because she's Miss Fidget. She
No.
can't stay still.
Actually, I've been sitting still pretty well today.
What's going on over there?
They came out with the lemon Italian ice Waterloo, the sparkling water.
Oh, okay.
And it's weird because it does taste like Italian ice, but there's like no sugar to it. It's like weird, so I'm kind of like digging it.
Ew.
Anyways. off topic.
Anyways, the hell were we talking about?
Fear of failure. Or no,
Oh,
procrastination. Yeah, see? Fear of procrastination. Or
I am not going. I'm going to be honest. There are times, although I'm way better than I used to be. But then I think it's kind of normal, right? Because if you have like a long day and you come home, you don't want to do anything.
You're allowed to have days where you're a bum. I'm sorry. I just strongly believe that. There's no way that you can
You should be able to just relax once in a while and not do anything.
It's normal.
Yeah.
You
But-
need time for yourself. And
But
time
then
for
at the
yourself.
same time, people kind of take that overboard.
Well, then that's their problem. that's where
That's something you gotta work on.
that's something you got to work on.
Like, you know, it's fine to take breaks, but then if you know you have stuff to do or you can do something else, go do it. Don't just sit there
Definitely.
like a lump on a log,
Lump on a log.
lazy bum.
Although, if you let me, I will take many naps.
Yeah, naps are. I'm getting more and more fond of naps at my ripe old age.
It's funny because growing up, I hated naps. I was
All
like,
kids are like that, though.
no,
You
even
go
like,
to put them down, and they're like, no.
no, even in like my teenage years, I never ever took naps. I'd always make fun of my brother George because he's like he used to be like, well, he's still the king of naps. You think I'm bad at napping? Oh no.
Hmm.
And it's funny because I'm gonna tell this story real quick. We were we were getting a Bible study when we were growing up, and man, we grew up around this family forever. Like, I'm still friends with the kids and stuff, even now as adults. And it's funny because their mom used to give us a Bible study,
Mm-hmm.
and my brother George had a habit of he would go into the bathroom and say that he had to go to the bathroom or whatever, and we'd continue with like the Bible study or whatever. And it was funny because he'd be gone like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And she would start to be like, what is wrong with your brother? Is he okay? I was like, I don't know. So she'd get up and she'd go like check on him. She'd knock on the door and there'd be like no answer. This fool would the
He
rug,
was in there taking naps.
yeah, on the floor, on the rug, all curled up, taking a nap.
How
like-
old were you guys?
I don't know. He was younger. I mean, he must have been like third grade. Yeah, about third. Something like that. But yeah, he would always do that. Sorry, brother. But yeah, no, it's important to take naps and take care of yourself and be lazy every once in a while. That's okay.
If you say so.
Yeah.
There you go. So now you guys got Glow's permission.
Take naps.
Go take a nap.
Yeah. I know when I'm feeling horrible or like I want to shut down, I just go take a nap and then I wake up and I'm okay. So sometimes you need that.
Yeah.
Um
Next.
Okay, so the next one is destructive relationships. I have gotten rid of absolutely everybody who does not serve me correctly or is on the same path as me.
Well, that wasn't the next one, but we'll go
Oh,
with
that wasn't. Oh, I totally skipped.
She totally skipped.
Okay, we'll do the destructive relationships, then you could take number 7 and we'll start from there.
It's hard to find good help.
Oh, whatever.
Anyways, what were you talking about? Destructive relationships?
Yes.
I suppose. I mean, I don't really have a lot of relationships. I keep them at a bare minimum. So I mean, I guess it still applies, but I don't really have a big circle anyway, so I don't know.
I definitely. And there's been so many times in my life where I thought that certain people would be in my life for like ever, and no. I've been friends with people for like 15, 16 years, and all of a sudden, like, no, I can't have you in my life anymore. And it sucks, but you have to do what.
Sometimes you have to cut people off,
Yeah,
even if they're your family. Like, I mean,
That's what I was just going to say.
you have to.
Yeah, you have to cut those people out because there was a meme or a poem or something that I read that said that sometimes that the people that are holding your cape or stepping on your cape is your own like family or your own like friends or But yeah, there's been, I mean, friends, quote unquote, like naturally depart themselves when situations get rough. I've experienced that a couple of times in my life. There was when I stopped using drugs, the head injury. That was a huge pivot point for me. After that, I saw who was there for me, who wasn't there for me. And there was a point in my life where like I didn't. I guess people maybe thought that I was gonna hit him up for money or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
but that wasn't the case. I needed company. I couldn't walk. I couldn't go anywhere. I had to, be in my house by myself. I just wanted people to talk to and hang out. And let me tell you, there was only like maybe a handful of people that like came through and showed up, and that was a huge indicator in my life. Like, okay, I went through this like really severe program problem, and the people that I've been there for, woken up at 3 o'clock in the morning because they were sick and they needed to go to the hospital, or huge things like that. And just because you do that for other people that you think are your friends doesn't mean that they're going to return the favor.
Yeah.
And that's
true.
when you realize who your real people are. And like I said, at this point in my life, if I feel like you're dragging me down, if you're not going to meet me halfway, I don't put any effort into relationships more than I need to. Friendships, family, whatever.
Relationships are a two-way street.
Absolutely.
There's no way around that. For a relationship to work, it's got to go both ways. It can't just be one-sided.
No.
It doesn't work like that.
No. And it's not a tit for tat either. It's like, okay, if I get up and do something for you at 3 o'clock in the morning, knowing that I have to be at work at like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, and I still get up and I put the effort to help you, go pick you up, or whatever it is that you need at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I'm in a crappy situation, and you don't kind of make the effort to help me, it's not a friendship. It's I guess a situationship, for lack
Is
of,
that's what those are, right? Situationship.
or fair weather friends.
Fair weather.
Fair
Yeah.
weather friends, I think I like that more. Situationship, I think, is more like a relationship term, but
Yeah.
I think fair weather friends, those are the worst people to have in your life. Cut them out.
All right. So next, we're gonna talk about what you have to give up is the negative self-talk.
Mm-hmm.
That I was really bad with.
Yeah.
And I don't do it as much anymore. But it does once in a while. It creeps in.
Have you ever tried, and this is what I do all the time, and I've gotten like so good at it. Whenever I think a negative thought about myself, like anything, I'm not losing weight fast enough, or I feel stupid today, or that was a stupid thing to say, I reverse it. So instead of saying like, oh, I'm not losing weight like fast enough, oh, I've made progress in losing weight. Maybe not as fast as I would like to, but I'm moving forward in the right direction.
Right.
I feel stupid. I'm a very bright person. I don't know the answer to this, but that doesn't mean that I'm stupid.
Right.
And any negative thought that you have, you flip it. And then eventually you start kind of to learn, not to be so hard on yourself. And I said this before too. We treat ourselves worse than we treat most people.
Yes.
Ourselves,
I
like our
agree
inner,
with- I agree.
our inner speech and our inner voice. Like there are some things that I've said to myself that if I heard somebody saying to a friend or one of my brothers or my husband, I would beat the crap out of them, And it's like, no, if you wouldn't tolerate that behavior for the people around you, you shouldn't tolerate that from yourself. And that's a good way to kind of reverse that way of thinking. At least that's what works for me. I don't know. But try it.
There you have it.
Yes.
That's do what Glow says.
Do what I say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or not.
Or not. I'm not the best person to follow all the time.
She sure isn't.
I'm not. I'm very impulsive.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Gotta watch this one. All right. Let's see what's next. Technology, gotta love it. All right. What you people need to give up. Yes, you. Trying to please everyone. You people pleaser.
Yep.
Yeah, that's another one that I'm guilty of.
Preach, preach, preach.
I'm the kind of person though, and we're back to the whole excuses thing, right? I'm not trying to make an excuse. I try to be kind and respectful to everyone, no matter what, who it is. And I enjoy making people happy. I like to do nice things for people. I like to spread, kindness and joy and stuff, and that makes me feel good. And I don't. I know. I guess that could be. I mean, a lot of that could be something that people take advantage of, right? That's like with anything, a lot of this list probably. But
When we first started dating, I told Joel, I was like, I'm going to tell you something, and I'm not trying to like insult you. I was like, I love your kindness, but I hate your kindness at the same time. And let me
yeah, she
explain
says
that.
that's the thing she loves about me most
And
and hates about me. the
No,
most.
because Joel is a genuinely kind person. I'm a genuinely kind person, but
Yes.
I have my limits. If once I'm tired of you and I feel like I've been taken advantage of, no, thank you. Move on to the next person. I'm done with you. I'm willing to help, but I'm not willing to overstep and overhelp you.
That's my issue. I think I overstep.
Yes.
I overhelp. I do.
But the biggest example that I can come up with is when we were moving from the apartment to the house, there was this lady that was having like some kind of like car problem. And we were in
I
a
remember
hurry
this.
trying to move. And I looked at him like, because she's like, oh, can you please help me? I was like, okay, whatever. I was like, me and the guys will continue to like
Excuse me.
move stuff. 15 minutes later, I turn around and she's asking him to do something else. And then it was something else. And then it was something else. And before I knew it, he was gone for like 45 minutes. So I was like, oh, hell no. Like, we're moving. No. So I went over there and I was like, excuse me. I was like, babe, can you come help, please? I was like, we're really behind. I was like, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be like rude, I told her. But I was like, we're moving. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Had I not said anything, this guy would have repainted her car, restarted it, changed the starter. I'm telling you, Joel is like super, super kind. But I was like, oh no, baby, there's a new sheriff in town. We changed that. And we did.
And when she did that, I was I didn't think she was being mean, but I was kind of like, I was taken aback a little bit because I was trying to help this lady out. And it's like there was a limit, and Glow was just like, no, okay, we're cutting this off right now.
I'm sorry, lady. Like, I have things to do. We have to be out of here by today. I was like, no, I'm sorry. Go find you a boyfriend or a husband to help you because this one's mine and he's occupied at the moment.
It was my charm and my good looks.
It was his kindness and him just not knowing how to say no. But Mama changed that.
Yeah, that's
No.
I have a problem saying no.
I
Or
will
used to.
always tell him, if you can't say it, I will. Let me know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can fight my own fights. Back off, lady.
He doesn't have a mean bone in his body. Well,
I can. Well, whatever.
anyway.
I try not to.
What's next?
People, please. All right. Another thing that you need to give up, Gloria Rosario, is staying in your comfort zone.
Oh yeah, I'm very comfortable. I will admit that. I hate to try new things. Well, depends what it is. If it's food I'm in, like I don't care where it's from.
Okay.
But with like everyday things, I'm a person of routine. Like I'm very unorganized, like in my private life and at home.
Mm-hmm.
But I have my routine down already. Like I don't deviate from it. So that's like my comfort zone. And if something changes in my schedule, it completely throws me off. It really does.
Mm-hmm.
I try to manage my time, especially at work, the best that I can. I mean, there's days where I'm not doing much and days where I'm like super swamped. That's normal.
Right.
But if I have a new activity like to do, I kind of dread it. But the thing is that I always give it an opportunity. That's my thing. I will at least try everything once, and if I don't like it and I'm not comfortable with it, my thing is that if I feel like I'm being pushed to do something that I don't want to do, right away I think I'm not going to like it. But there
Yeah.
are times when Joel has pushed me to do stuff like the podcast, and I'm okay with it. And then once I get the hang of it, I was like, oh, okay. So I'm willing to try everything and anything once, but I don't like to feel pressured into it. So if you want me to do something new, just don't pressure me. And I will willingly open, you know.
See, to me, this kind of goes with the self-doubt,
Yeah.
kind of hindering you.
Mm-hmm.
If you stay in your comfort zone, that's the same thing, right? Like if you like again, we'll use the podcast as an example, right? It was comfortable not sitting down at a desk in front of a camera or a microphone and committing yourself to that. It was easier to just sit on the couch and watch TV or do anything else but that. And then what happens? You're squandering that opportunity, that chance,
Yeah.
right? And you never know what's going to happen, right? If you don't do it, but you wanted to stay in your comfort zone. So, okay, that's the choice you're making, right?
But see, I've learned that if I take baby steps, I'm a lot more open to doing certain things, like with the podcast, and that's been like the biggest
See,
thing.
but that's how it is, right? Because
Yeah.
I think what happens is that people overwhelm themselves
Yeah.
right away.
I'm so
they
good
want-
at overwhelming myself.
They want results right away, and it's like, and then they get discouraged, and then they give up. I've done that. I
Yeah.
mean, I've done it. If it's not perfect, forget it. Why did I even bother? Been there, done that. But I think that's one problem people have is that they overwhelm themselves right
Yeah.
out the gate.
And you know what I've noticed that I used to do a lot is I do the what if. What if I mess up? What if I look stupid? What if I look weird? What if? And I'm making up scenarios in my head that 99% of the time aren't realistic or aren't going to happen.
A lot of that stuff you're just making up in your head.
Yeah.
You have a lie in your head and you believe it.
Yeah. I think a lot of times too, because we're scared to try things, we automatically start to self-doubt and self-criticize. And I'm so guilty of that. And the funny thing is, it's like, with the podcast, I had told Joel, I was like, I'm only going to do like 1 or 2 episodes.
Yeah, she
I'll be
did.
an occasional guest or whatever, but I was like, no. And now look at it. We're like a year in some months. I have my own podcast now.
She's a superstar.
It's still in the infant stages, but it's going pretty well.
And because you did this show, you're getting better and better at your own show.
Right. I mean, of course, the first couple of episodes are kind of going to be weird,
Yeah.
I'm not used to doing it by myself. Some people don't have any idea on how hard it is to run a podcast by yourself. It's easier when you have like 1, 2, or 3 people, or you're interviewing people. You have somebody to like bounce off of.
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm by myself, it's hard, because sometimes I'm not writing stuff down because like I don't like to read things when I'm like talking. So everything is like coming automatically, like, and I'm talking about it, and sometimes I lose like concentration.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't panic as much anymore. I mean, I do have my little moments of panic, but that's normal. And the
Right.
more I've done it, the better it's gotten, at least in my opinion. I don't know.
All right. We're down to the final 3. Next thing to give up is caring what other people think. Yes.
Yeah.
And I find that the older I'm getting, the less I care.
I never really cared what people said. Well, that's not true. When I was like a preteen, I really cared what my family and what other people thought about me.
Mm-hmm.
And then the older I got, the more Latinos can be very cruel
Yes.
to their offsprings.
Yeah, we kind of touched upon that on I
Yeah.
think the last episode. How mental health and illness is very
Rampant.
and yeah runs very. It's a problem.
Yeah.
And toxicity as well. Toxicity is bad.
Yeah.
And if you guys, that are brought up in Latino households and stuff like that, like
You know.
you guys know how that is.
And, it would be kind of hard for me because people would be very cruel. And because I was more of a shy kid, like growing up, I was a little bit more like shy. Yes, I was rambunctious. Yes, I did get into trouble when I was like super little. But that's normal everyday behavior. But I remember like grown ass women would tell me, like, oh, you need to lose weight. Dude, I'm like 6. Can we like calm down? And I remember one time I had gotten to my preteen. I was like 12, and a relative had said something along those lines, like, you're never going to find a husband. You are so fat. I was like, dude, do you realize I'm like 12 years old? What do I don't even like boys at this stage, like, what? And then I turned around and I said, and you're fat. Like, why are you telling me I'm fat? Did you look at yourself? Like, do you have a mirror? And then I was wrong.
Typical glorious sassiness.
Yes, and then I was like, you know what? Screw these people. Like, I don't care who you are. You're not going to talk down to me. And that's where my downfall began. When I learned that I had a mouth, I always told my mom, like, when we would argue, my mom would be like, shut up. And I was like, baby Jesus gave me a mouth to speak, Mom.
Yeah, take that, Mom.
Yeah. And then we'd get into
Then
it.
you got the back of her hand.
Yeah.
It's like, don't sass me,
Oh,
girl.
5 knuckle sandwich.
There you go.
But whatever.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the older I get, the less I care what people say or
Yeah.
think.
Now I don't give 2 craps what anybody has to say.
All right. The next thing to give up is criticizing yourself to others.
Yep.
Which goes with the negative self-talk, right? I've done that before, and I've talked to friends of mine about it. Like one of my things was I'm a smart ass. I goof around a lot. I try to make light of things, and even when the stuff's serious, I kind of try to make light of it so it's not so serious. But yeah, I would do a lot of like negative self-talk, right? Like trying to be funny, and even they're like, even if it's a joke, it's not, you shouldn't do that.
And you know why it's a bad idea? And I learned this pretty early too.
Mm-hmm.
When you talk crap about yourself and you're like, oh, I'm stupid, I'm fat, fill in the blank.
Mm-hmm.
It gives other people permission to talk to you.
Absolutely, and that's
Mm-hmm.
I've gone through that recently. I mean, it gives people license to be disrespectful to you,
Yeah.
and then they think it's okay because
You do it to
you do
yourself.
it. You talk about yourself that way. So when we do it, it's okay.
Right.
But I don't know. I've recently have experienced that, and you know what? It's it doesn't give you a license or permission to be disrespectful, and
No,
then
but-
that kind of I guess speaks about your character or your because I know some people will take that ball and run with it too.
Oh, absolutely.
Like they already have some kind of axe to grind with you, and then they take that as permission to like lash out at you. So yeah, it's not a good idea.
And also, when you talk down to yourself, you eventually start to believe
That's true, and
what it is that you're saying to yourself.
I was falling into that too.
Yeah.
Because it was not. Trust me, people. It was not helping my self-esteem at all, or my depression, or my anxiety. And here I'm thinking, oh, I'm trying to make light of this stuff and trying to make it easier for myself, and I was doing the opposite. It was just doing damage.
Yeah.
And even now, it's like, I mean, I remember all the things that were said and all the things that were, you know, whatever. Not that I'm holding grudges or, you know, putting it in my back pocket for later, but what you say, it can be very damaging or can leave a mark, or, you know, so it's something you need to really think about.
A lot of the times too, when we do that, like damage to ourselves, it becomes easier to lose track of your goals, your emotions, your
Who you really are.
right.
Yeah.
Because it's a skewed version of ourselves. Again, if you
Right.
wouldn't say it to your mom or to your family or to your best friend, or
Why would you say it to yourself?
why would you say it to yourself? And
Right.
it's like, if you don't respect yourself, other people aren't going to respect you either.
Right.
Because, like I said, it's like a target on your back when you're talking about, oh, I'm so this and I'm so that. Yeah, you are, you know. They don't see it as wrong, because if you're doing it to yourself, hey, there's nothing wrong with what I'm doing.
Yeah,
You know?
they have permission.
Yep.
All right, the last and final thing, pardon me, to give up is saying yes when you want to say no. Yeah, I've been guilty of that too.
In the past, I was. Not anymore.
Yeah, it's of course that goes with the people pleasing, right? You don't
Yeah.
want to be the bad guy and whatever. You don't want to rock the boat. So, right?
Don't rock the boat.
Isn't that a song? Don't
Yeah.
rock the boat, baby. Don't sing it. We'll get flagged.
You'll get flagged.
Don't do it. You guys don't want me to sing anyways. I can't sing.
No.
Even though when I was a kid and I used to be in choir and I used to like singing.
That's one thing we had in common. I was in chorus too.
Well, we have a bunch of stuff in common. But then
Yeah.
we're also like have opposites, which is weird. But we're like made for each other. Two peas in a pod.
Two peas in a pod.
2 peas in a pod.
Yeah.
Anyways, that list was awesome. Was
I
fun
liked
to
it.
do.
Yes.
It was a
I
good
think I
discussion.
think those are important things.
Yeah, all that stuff is important, guys. You guys got to think about that. Maybe I'll post that on the site. So if you guys want to check that list out, you can go through it.
At
you
your
know,
own pace.
at your own pace, and then you can kind of make it a checklist. So, not a bad idea, actually. So, yeah, I'll try to put that on the site at some point, very soon. So, you guys can check that out, and then, like I said, you can either make it a checklist or go through it from time to time. Remind yourself. Hi, over there.
Hello.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Why? I'm
Anyways.
trying not to scratch my face off. That's what I'm doing.
Oh. All right, peeps. Well, that's all we got for that. So don't forget the website. Speaking of, sessionsandlessonsunscripted.com. There you'll find the podcast. You'll find random stuff. Like I said, I'll post. Most of the time, we'll try to put stuff show related on there. Yeah, so go to the website, check it out. Sessionsandlessonsunscripted.com. And if you want to get a hold of us, the email to get a hold of us is sessionsandlessonsmail@gmail.com. And you could send us whatever you want, suggestions, criticisms, ideas. If there's anything you guys want us to talk about, feel free to send a message. And then don't forget the socials, of course. You guys know what all the socials are. Facebook, TikTok, all that stuff. It's pretty easy to find me. You just look up my name, and then I should pop up. My TikTok page that's under my name is basically the Sessions page as well. And if you guys want to hit up Glow and talk to Glow on there, Her TikTok handle on there is Glowster. So if you look up GLOSTER, you'll find her. And if you want to just say hi or start a combo with her or whatever,
Yeah.
you
I'm
can go.
slowly adding more content to it, so be patient with me.
Yeah, she's practicing her being social. So yes, I'm proud of her. All right. Is there anything you would like to plug or talk about, ma'am?
Yes. Please be sure to listen to this podcast, and after, head on over to Glowing Off Script. That's GLOING Off Script. I have fun over there, and I'm trying to figure things out. Still trying different things, but slowly but surely it's getting better. Keep sending me comments and keep inboxing. Let me know what you guys want to talk about or what you guys want to hear. I'm currently looking for guests, so if you're interested in being a guest, you can always reach out to me. The email is gloingoffscript@yahoo.com. Be sure to reach out if you're interested or just want to chat. I'm sorry. We upload every Friday.
Yes, Glowing Off Script every Friday.
Yes.
Sessions is every Sunday and Wednesday.
Yes.
And check out Glow Show. It's very good. The past few episodes were really good. Actually, the whole show is good. So I wouldn't lie to you guys.
He's tooting my horn. Toot toot.
Yeah. Okay. And don't forget my book, which I only have the older copies there. You guys can see. Yeah, my book, May December End, The Ballad of Joey Flowers. You can find it on Amazon, Amazon Kindle, Nook, and Barnes & Noble. I will make an announcement about that soon, so stay tuned.
Very exciting.
Yes. And of course, they're going to be like, you always downplay everything. Yeah, so I have a little bit of an announcement to make. I'm like 99% there. So
What is that saying? You don't want to count your chickens before the eggs or something?
Yeah, well, stranger things have happened. So I'm not. I'll wait till it's a 100% done deal.
Yeah.
And I will announce it
I'm
via
excited.
the socials
Yes.
and on this show, of course.
Absolutely.
So stay tuned for that. And I have that's it. I have nothing else to tell you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, that was kind of awkward. I'm sorry.
Awkward.
Very awkward. I'm running out of gas, I think. Speaking of gas.
Let's not.
Yeah. Is that it, Mrs. Rosario?
Yes. Just remember to drink your coffee and sip your tea.
Oh, that reminds me. I think, well, I don't have a white napkin or whatever where it's a truce for those guys out there.
I never agreed to a truce.
I'm stepping in and I'm saying look, hand on my heart. It's a truce. I'm speaking in her stead.
No. I
Yes.
speak for myself.
People are like, what are they talking about?
Don't worry about it.
So we have some rivals that we are currently battling. Just kidding.
We love them.
No, it's our friends Gary and AJ from Northman Coaching, northmancoaching.com. Those guys are awesome, guys. Go visit them. We're having kind of fun with our little catchphrases and stuff back and forth. So
It's good.
that's why we said it was kind of an inside joke.
It's all in fun.
Yeah. But yeah, seriously, guys, go check them out. Gary Holtz is the one in charge over there at Northman Coaching. Yeah, it's cool. It's very awesome. Check them out. All right. So I think that's it. So we've been trying to work on this outro thing.
We'll get it right eventually.
So yes, guys. We appreciate you as always. Please spread the word. Tell people about the show. Yeah. So 110%. We appreciate all of you. Thank you. And drink your coffee, sip your tea.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.